everyone, it's JT from hoagiesgarage.com. Day 2. It's Wednesday, August 26th. Day 2 in the Chevy Trax. I'll probably say this about 10 times, but if you didn't watch day 1, you might want to bounce back, catch up, see what's going on. Not much so far. Yesterday I had the car for like what seemed like 2 hours, so didn't really get to film too much. Today it's a pretty normal day. Got work all day. Heading in now, slightly early, 7 a.m.-ish. 55 degrees. I've got my driver's side heated seat on, which this car does have. It's kind of nice when you're always perpetually cold like me. Tonight, looking to go to the local fair, so gonna have to load up my baby, put in a car seat, the whole deal in the back. We'll see how that goes with fitting in a child seat into this car, and that's about it. Yeah, you know, I was thinking yesterday, because I had the whole complaint with the iPod USB plug over there. I get that you really shouldn't be having your device out. You could just plug it in, close it in the dash, and that's probably kind of good for some people because it's a safety feature, you know, like indirect safety feature, keeps the device out of your hands so that you can't run the cord outside the thing. But every other car has a cord channel to run through, so I don't know. But if you know what I'm talking about, like I said, go back to yesterday. Yeah, this car does have, and I hooked it up, but I haven't really tested speeds or anything else, the 4G LTE Wi-Fi, so it's pretty cool. It's interesting though, is this just feels to me so far like a big Sonic, and that's what kind of car we have. One of the cars at our house is a Chevy Sonic LTZ. All the buttons are the same, the drivetrain's the same, short of the front wheel drive, and this is all wheel drive, but it's just weirdly similar. I feel like I'm just in a bigger cabin space, if that makes sense. So I don't know, just sort of interesting. I thought feels like a Sonic if you've driven a Sonic. So follow along today. This video today probably be a little bit longer, and gonna keep doing this every day. So thanks for watching.
And the women were direct. And then you come home and you get the job at Man TV?
Well, yeah, I had a year in LA, like a horrible year, where I was like a busboy more.
So just like that, a full work day is done. Heading home now. Had some plans to run to the fair in Portage County, get some deep fried food, the whole deal, but it's like 60 degrees out, it's raining, it's like a weird drizzle all day today, so I don't know if that's gonna happen, but maybe go out and film some different spots here. We'll see what we can get into based on the weather. It's kind of nasty. With this thing being so similar to the Chevy Sonic, it's even got the Chevy Sonic wiper blade thing going on. If you look, the driver's side one is really long, and the passenger side one is really short. It's kind of funny. It does make changing them slightly an issue. I haven't looked too hard for the small one, but I found that the local auto parts store doesn't really carry it, so it's like one of those online orders or dealership orders. But it's definitely tiny. It's a weird looking thing if you pay attention to that sort of stuff. A little bit of stop and go traffic on the way home, some rush hour business. I thought it'd be a good time to talk about this turbocharged engine. It's interesting how it drives. It's got a lot of low-end torque, but once you kind of, I'll say, tack it out, which is kind of pointless, it doesn't have much on the high end. So you really want to keep your RPMs low to get your most power. because if you mash it above $4,000, there's not much. I mean, it'll go, but it's making a lot of noise for nothing. 6-speed automatic in here. You can manually shift it, which the buttons are down on the shifter. Never really been a fan of that, but it is there if you want to. And I was reading online today, apparently this thing, it kind of, to save power, most of the power is going to the front wheels at all times, and then when you need it, it'll send some power to the back wheels for the all-wheel drive mode. So kind of cool. It's doing that for fuel economy, a little bit less wear and tear, I'd assume, on the drivetrain, but I haven't really been in a situation where I've needed all-wheel drive yet. Back home with Trax here. Finally changed, feel a lot better, feel more normal. Rain's starting to come, so the fare is definitely off. We do have to run to Sam's Club, or if you know, a Costco, that kind of store. So what I got to do is get the child seat base installed in the Sonic, or the I keep saying Sonic because it feels like a Sonic, into the Chevy Trax here for my daughter Lily. We're going to go to Sam's Club here in a minute, stock up, and see how well this holds all the junk we need to get. Shouldn't be too much loaded in there, but we'll be able to use the cargo holding area for sure for all our stuff. Okay, now if you've never done this before, I highly recommend you read your owner's manual for your child seat. Kind of an important thing, but I'm going to go give the quick version on how to do this in the Trax. What you want to look for in almost any car, they have these little things here. They look like little buttons. And there's 2 on this side, the passenger side, 2 on the driver's side. So that means either side will work. And what you're looking for under there is what they call the latch system. And if I don't know if I can really show you too well. Right in there, I'll see if I can adjust the color so you can see beyond the blue stitching is these little bars. They look like little areas where you, I don't know, just like little metal bars. And basically what happens is on your car seat, you got these guys right here, and these just magically catch in there and lock. And that's it. They just snap in. So I'm going to show you how this goes in here, and then I'll show you how to tighten it, and that's pretty much it. I've done this like 1,000 times, so I'm pretty good at it at this point, but if you're new and you don't ever really do this, you might want to sort of read your manual. So the simplest way is, you can see the button there, you can see my latch right here. You basically just shove it in there until it catches, and you'll hear it catch here. Let's see if I can get it audible for you. That's it, it's in there. So that's not going anywhere. And then you do the same thing on the driver's side. There's the button right there, the little picture. You feel where it's at. It's roughly right about there. Just kind of take a guess. You push it in there, and we're locked in. Now, obviously we're not done. So now we got to torque it down. To sort of tighten this down, you take this strap right here, and this is unique to this model. They're all different. You sort of just pull it, and you can see these tighten up. And it's still not fully tight. I'm trying not to shake it too much to shake the camera. Basically, from there, you push not down as much as you push back. So if I push this back, you can kind of see all of the seat padding and leather compress, and you pull it again. Still not fully tightened to my liking. So you kind of give it even more right there, and you pull it even more. And that click was just the release. That didn't mean much of anything, but that's pretty good right there. I'm probably going to reach up in here with my foot and push it down even tighter. The other thing, let me move this here and show you. This particular model, like I said, it does have it has a level on there. You need to have that obviously within the 2 lines. There's an adjuster on the bottom that levels the height out. This one is in the Trax, at least with this particular Chico base, KeyFit 30. It is fully flat. Now if you zoom out here and I show you this, this does prevent us from keeping our passenger seat in a comfortable, for me at least, position. So this is going to have to go forward to clear the rear-facing car seat. So we're pretty much ready for Lily at this point, short of me just giving it a final torque snug down. Let me go over here and show you the back. I do have the shelf drop down. These little strings hold it up here pretty tightly, actually. There's one. I did that just for lighting on the car seat end of things so you can see better. But that's our cargo area. It's pretty healthy in size. I mean, it's not massive, but I think for this trip to the warehouse club, it should be more than fine. You have some hooks in the back to tie things down. These are for the rear tether on a car seat. We're not there yet with Lily's car seat, but soon enough. And you got a little cubby right there, a little pocket. And surprisingly, the shelf, the way that snaps down, identical once again to the Sonic. So I keep saying that, but it's just crazy to me how similar this thing is. So pretty much off to the store here. Here we go. Like I said before, the car seat's hitting the seat right there, so we gotta move the seat forward. We didn't make it.
This is a Ryan Little production.